Over 173 Mike Charlie, contact tower 119.1.
119.1, 173 Mike Charlie. Hopefully I don't hear from you again. See you.
Bye-bye.
Pilot. Hold on. Okay, pilot flying flow. So after this, go to the center. I believe it was 3002. We'll put it back to the ADD-ONS.
You have information, India.
India. Timer has been reset. Anti-skid is on.
Atlanta International Airport, ADD information, India. 2252 Zulu. Wind 150 at 6.
Cockpit door.
Visibility
test,
10. Few clouds at 3,500. 7,000 scattered. Ceiling 1,000 broken. 25,000 broken. Temperature 24. 2.20. Altimeter 3002. Simultaneous departures. Departing runways. 26 left. 27 right. Ground control will assign runway with taxi instructions. Expect our nav off the ground departing 26 left. Runway 27 right. Simultaneous ILS approach and use runway 26 right. 27 left. Northwest to airmen. Bird activity vicinity of airport. Operate transponder with most Charlie on the ramps, taxiways, and runways. Land and hold short operations in effect. Operate transponder with most Charlie on the ramps, taxiways, and runways. Advise on initial contact. You have information, India. Atlanta International Airport, ADD information, India. 2252 Zulu. Wind 150 at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3,500. 7,000 scattered. Ceiling 1,000 broken. 25,000 broken. Temperature 24. 2.20. Altimeter 3002. Simultaneous departures. Departing runways. 26 left. 27 right. Ground control will assign runway with taxi instructions. Expect our nav off the ground departing 26 left. Runway 27 right. Simultaneous ILS approach and use runway 26 right. 27 left. Northwest to airmen. Bird activity vicinity of airport. Operate transponder with most Charlie on the ramps, taxiways, and runways. Land and hold short operations in effect. Operate transponder with most Charlie on the ramps, taxiways, and runways. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
Alright, Delta 3205, ready to get rockin'. Now put information in the airport. I report to JFK with information.
Atlanta International Airport, 8 of information India.
Delta 3205, thanks for India. Push and start at your risk, call for taxi.
Wind 150 at 6.
Your call for taxi,
Visibility 10.
the only part you missed is the
clouds
I-4
at 3,500. 7,000 scattered.
Just sent it a
Ceiling
moment ago
1,000
as a
broken.
PDC.
25,000
Yes,
broken.
sir, speaking of the
Temperature
PDC,
24.
my worst enemy right now, we can't accept
2.20.
it due to running United
Altimeter 3002.
Client does not want to
Simultaneous departures.
Used to read that.
Departing runways.
Alright, Delta 3205, clear to
27
JFK
right.
International Airport, fill 2 departure
Ground
trans file,
control will
maintain
assign runway with
10,000.
taxi
Expect flight level
instruction.
330, 10 minutes after
Expect
departure.
our nav off the
Departure
ground,
frequency
departing 26
125.7.
left. Runway 27 right.
35.
Simultaneous ILS approach and use runway 26 right. 27 left. Northward to airmen. Bird activity vicinity of airport. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on the ramp, taxiways, and runways.
Delta
Land
3205,
and hold
back
short
correct.
operations in effect.
6
Operate transponder with mode Charlie on the ramps, taxiways,
Roger, we'll call
and
you
runways.
south side of ramp.
Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
South side of ramp facing Lima for taxi clearance and just expect to Roger runway sir for the long transmission.
Atlanta International Airport, 8 of information India. 2252 Zulu. Wind 150 at 6. Visibility 10. Your clouds at 3,500.
Atlanta ground.
7,000 scattered. Ceiling 1,000 broken. 25,000 broken.
Sir, do you mind giving us
Temperature 24. 2.20. Altimeter 3002.
Thank you, sir.
Simultaneous departures. Departing runways. 26 left. 27 right. Ground control will assign runway with taxi instructions. Expect our nav off the ground departing 26 left. Runway 27 right. Simultaneous ILS approach and use runway 26 right. 27 left. Northward to airmen. Bird activity vicinity of airport. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on the ramps, taxiways, and runways. Land and hold short operations in effect. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on the ramps, taxiways, and runways. Advise on initial contact. You have information India. Atlanta International Airport, 8 of information India. 2252 Zulu. Wind 150 at 6. Visibility 10. Your clouds at 3,500. 7,000 scattered. Ceiling 1,000 broken. 25,000 broken. Temperature 24. 2.20. Altimeter 3002. Simultaneous departures. Departing runways. 26 left. 27 right. Ground control will assign runway with taxi instructions. Atlanta International Airport, 8 of information Juliet. 2352 Zulu. Wind 200 at 6. Visibility 10. Your clouds at 3,500. 1,000 scattered. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 25. 2.19er. Altimeter 3002. Simultaneous departures. Departing runways. 26 left. 27 right. Ground control will assign runway with taxi instructions. Expect our nav off the ground departing 26 left. Runway 27 right. Simultaneous ILS approach and use runway 26 right. 27 left. Northward to airmen. Bird activity vicinity of airport. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on no ramps, taxiways, and runways. Land and hold short operations in effect. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on no ramps, taxiways, and runways. Advise on initial contact. You have information Juliet.
Atlanta ground, good day. Southwest 1609, type Boeing
Atlanta International Airport, 8 of information Juliet.
Information
2352
Miami International.
Wind 200 at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3,500. 1,000 scattered. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 25. 2.19.
Number 1609, I went aground. I
Altimeter
just put
3002.
a SID out of Atlanta and a star into Miami and text down there. Let me know if you can accept
left.
those.
27 right. Ground control will assign runway with taxi instructions. Expect our nav off the ground departing 26 left. Runway 27 right. Simultaneous ILS approach and use runway 26 right. 27 left. North is to airmen. Bird activity vicinity of airport. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on the ramps, taxiways, and runways.
Ground
Land and hold short operations in effect. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on the ramps,
1609, excellent. Expect
taxiways,
a pre-departure
and runways.
clearance over text.
Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Roger. Southwest 1609.
Atlanta International Airport 8 of information, Juliet. 2352 Zulu. 1200 at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3,500. 1,000 scattered. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 25. 2.19er. Altimeter 3002. Simultaneous departures. Departing runways. 26 left. 27 right. Ground control will assign runway with taxi instructions. Expect our nav off the ground departing 26 left. Runway 27 right. Simultaneous ILS approach and use runway 26 right. 27 left. North is to airmen. Bird activity vicinity of airport. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on the ramps, taxiways, and runways. Land and hold short operations in effect. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on the ramps, taxiways, and runways. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet. Atlanta International Airport 8 of information, Juliet. 2352 Zulu. 1200 at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3,500. 1,000 scattered. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 25. 2.19er. Altimeter 3002. Simultaneous departures. Departing runways. 26 left. 27 right. Ground control will assign runway with taxi instructions. Expect our nav off the ground departing 26 left. Runway 27 right. Simultaneous ILS approach and use runway 26 right. 27 left. North is to airmen. Bird activity vicinity of airport. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on the ramps, taxiways, and runways. Land and hold short operations in effect. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on the ramps, taxiways, and runways. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Atlanta ground, November 350 Alpha Foxtrot, IFR to Jacksonville.
Atlanta International Airport 8 of information, Juliet. 2352 Zulu. 1200 at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3,500. 1,000 scattered. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 25. 2.19er. Altimeter 3002. Simultaneous departures. Departing runways. 26 left. 27 right. Ground control will assign runway with taxi instructions. Expect our nav off the ground departing 26 left. Runway 27 right. Simultaneous ILS approach and use runway 26 right. 27 left. North is to airmen. Bird activity vicinity of airport. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on the ramps.
Atlanta ground, Delta 843
and runways.
CDC to JFK.
Land and hold short operations in effect. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on the ramps, taxiways, and runways. Advise on initial contact.
27 right,
You
via
have
Lima,
information,
Mike,
Juliet.
Delta 843.
Atlanta International Airport ADD information, Juliet. 2352 Zulu. Wind 200 at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3,500. 1,000 scattered. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 25. 2.19er. Altimeter 3002. Simultaneous departures. Departing runways. 26 left. 27 right. Ground control will assign runway with taxi instructions. Expect our nav off the ground departing 26 left. Runway 27 right. Simultaneous ILS approach and use runway.
Let's call the ADD-ONS. Set up the aircraft. Cameras off. Page 3002. Arc 20. Arc 40. Restraints. VOR. Oxygen mask test. Using VFDs. Burn the screens. Climb down blue 1FA2. V1152. V3154. 10,000 blue set. Indicating 1,000. 10 feet. QNH 3002. Heading 275. Heading 275. Ground speed 0. Present position. First waypoint is going to be intercept. Heading 275. VOR 1 and 2. Hard tune to the Atlanta VOR. We've got the MSA and the fix info. Pressure 20 feet. Status of the aircraft is normal. Our departure briefing. This will be Delta 2418 from Atlanta to LaGuardia, New York. This is November 321 November Bravo to an Airbus A319-112 CFM 56-56 engines. Nav database current. Status of the aircraft is normal. No MEL, CDLs, OEBs, or technical items affecting our departure from Atlanta at this time. We got the weather, no temps, and information Juliet for Atlanta. No significant weather, no temps, or anything from the ADD-ONS that will affect our departure from Atlanta as well. Information Juliet favors Atlanta as a west flow, so according to our PDC, we've been assigned runway 27 right.
Atlanta ground, just to confirm, Southwest 1609 squawk 7237 with Juliet clear to Miami via the Bang 2 departure, Lux transition, climb initially 10,000, expect flight level 350, 10 minutes after departure, departure frequency 125.7.
Southwest 1609, correct.
Thanks.
Exit of 3 south, west, then expected taxi instruction, Lima 5, straight ahead, and then Lima, or maybe Mike, all the way to runway 27 right, where we'll take off with tax and radar on. There's no intersection departure, is there? 9 left. No, there's no 27.
Ground Fever 27 Tango, ramp 9, ADD-ONS, NDS calling 7231, ready taxi.
Okay, our initial weights, we have our fuel on board, 7,000.
Trooper 26 Tango, heavy on the ground, runway 27, right taxi via Lima. Stay behind the Delta MD-80 passing right to left.
Time 30 minutes.
Alright, on taxi to the right by Lima, we'll hang behind the Mad Dog, Speedbird 26 Tango, heavy.
Is down 0.
Delta 843, continue via Mike. Don't let the British pass you. Contact tower 119.1.
Correction, 30%.
Continue via Mike and switching over to tower on 119.1 in the traffic, Delta 843.
15154, grand altitude 8,000. Thrust reduction, acceleration, and aspirational altitude is 2,520. We'll be departing off the Jack 2 on our departure from Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International. Chart 10-3 Echo, 13 December 2019. MSC for this procedure is 3,100 Atlanta VOR. Departure frequency expected is going to be 125.7. Radar, GPS, RNAV 1, turbo jet
Delta 32 5 radio, check once again, please. Just the slight change in hardware.
Delta 3205, 5 by 5.
5 by 5, thank you.
Trooper 26 Tango heavy, Lima all the way down. Contact tower 119.1.
Lima all the way down, 19-1,
Atlanta's quiet tonight, huh?
Surprisingly, I have almost a dozen flight plans and nobody wants to talk to me.
Oh, that's a shame, sir. We don't like your attitude. I can see why. You're being so rude tonight, huh?
Settle down, Captain Happy.
I watched that last night. It's funny, man.
Delta X-ray 420 on the ground. If you're monitoring this frequency, exit an active runway immediately. Traffic departing opposite direction.
Ain't there a East Coast event tonight? I'm surprised no one's flying in Atlanta tonight.
Sorry, say that again.
Yes, sir. Isn't there an East Coast event tonight?
As far as I know, there's a nationwide event. It's an open mic kind of thing. Just anyone who wants to control, come on along, and everyone who wants to fly, just go flying. No independent airport FNO though.
Really? So I can just be an air traffic controller right now, sir?
I wouldn't recommend that, but well, I mean, like not right now at the moment on my frequency. But if you wanted to sign up, I could send you to the link to where to do that.
Oh, that's crazy, man. So I'm the primary, aren't I the observer or something like that?
Correct.
Oh, there you go. That's pretty boring.
Atlanta ground southwest 1609, squawk 7237 with Juliet. On ramp 3, I think, ready for taxi.
Southwest 1609, Atlanta ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Lima Juliet, Mike.
Taxi runway 26 right via Lima Juliet, Mike. Southwest 1609.
Out of 1629, Atlanta ground, taxi to the terminal via Foxtrot.
Taxi to terminal via Foxtrot, Delta 1629.
Atlanta ground confirmed 27 right or 26 right, because taxiways only lead to 27 right.
Southwest 1609, runway 27 right.
27 right for Southwest 1609.
Atlanta ground Delta 1629, have a good night. Bye-bye.
Delta 1629, you as well.
Okay.
And ground 350 Alpha Fox, you need us to confirm the pre-departure clearance, or you just need the tail number, squawk, and information?
350 Alpha Fox, just let me know you're ready for taxi. Runway 26 right, taxi via Alpha, ADD-ONS Juliet.
On initial contact. Runway 27 right, climb heading
26 right via Alpha for 350 Alpha Fox.
Course 249 football. Then the objective route to Jack, so that the Dali at 250 knots. Golf. And then Jack. And then and then the top altitude is 10,000. Routing maintain 10,000. Expect climb to follow altitude 10 minutes after departure. Our transition is Kellen, so 062 to shut, 062 to beep out, 066 to Kellen. Alright, so our abnormal procedures briefing. Any failure before V1, the call will be stop or go. If the call is stop, maximum reversers, full braking, call reverse in diesel, and call ATC we're stopping on a runway. Once we've stopped on a runway, we call ATC we've stopped on a runway, call cabin crew stations, and perform ECAM actions. Afterwards, we'll determine if evacuation is needed. Otherwise, if the calls go, continue takeoff. No actions before 400 AGL, except gear up. Reaching 400 AGL, ECAM actions. Reaching engine out, acceleration altitude. The engine is secure. Level off, clean up, and accelerate. Otherwise, continue climbing until the engine is secure, but not above maximum engine out acceleration altitude. At green, dot speed, open climb, maximum continuous thrust. After takeoff checklist. After takeoff checklist status. Our briefing for the engine out routing. We'll get vectors back to Atlanta. We plan for runway
Atlanta
28.
ground, Delta 1035, ready for taxi.
That's our briefing. So, no changes.
Delta 1035, Atlanta ground, the LN altimeter 3002. Runway 27 right. Taxi via south in the ramp. Lima Juliet Mike.
Southern Lima Juliet Mike to 27 right, Delta 1035.
Alright.
Room 350 Alpha Foxtrot, contact tower 119.1.
4-star checklist cockpit prep completed. Pins and covers removed. Signs
Atlanta
on.
ground, good evening. Delta
ADIRS.
736 with you coming out of ramp 2 north for taxi with Juliet.
Now.
Oh, 736, Atlanta ground, Squawk Mo Charlie, runway 26 left, taxi via Foxtrot Echo.
Takeoff data set,
Charlie
RF,
and
QNH
Foxtrot
3002 set, 3002 set, down the line.
Confirm 26 left.
Ground to cockpit.
Correct.
Show me where do you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
3 south, then 27 right.
Delta 736, hold short of ramp 4.
Hold short ramp 4, Delta 736.
Delta 2503, Atlanta ground, you ready?
Yes sir, we're ready to roll.
Delta 2503, runway 26 left, taxi via Foxtrot Echo. Company MD-88 from your left will wait for you.
Foxtrot Echo, 26 left, Delta 2503.
Delta 1609, contact tower 119.1.
Oh, and disconnect the external power.
Okay, all doors and
Tower 119.1, bye-bye.
And Delta 2503, your departure frequency is 125.7.
At 2570, Delta 2503.
Cabin is ready, so beacon on, thrust levers idle. Parking brake on, wait for level steering disconnect.
tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
The transponder on, parking brake off, and then run the timers.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Load line windows and doors closed, beacon on.
Delta 32-5, contact USS out of ramp 6, looking for taxi squawk in 7235.
Delta 3205, Atlanta ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Lima 10, Mike.
Lima 10, Mike, to runway 27 right for 3205, and be advised we got information Juliet on board for departure.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Starting engine 2.
And Delta 1035, which holding point would you like us to go to at 27 right?
Delta 1035. Lima Alpha will work.
Roger, Lima Alpha, Delta 1035.
Actually, Delta 1035, Lima Charlie.
Lima Charlie, Delta 1035.
Good start on engine 2, starting engine 1.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Start on engine 1. After start flow. After start flow.
After start flow. Ready for after start checklist.
Atlanta ground, Delta 1135, radio check.
Says regular
Delta 1135, 505.
And Delta 1135 is ready to taxi with Juliet, Rocking 7240.
Delta 1135, sorry, say again.
Delta 1135 is ready to taxi with Juliet, and we're squawking 7240.
Delta 1135, Atlanta ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Lima Juliet, Mike.
Oh, is disconnected. On bypass bin has been removed.
27 right via Lima Juliet, Mike.
Delta 2503, connect tower 119.1.
1910 Delta 2503, see ya.
Delta 736, connect tower 119.1.
Okay, after start checklist, anti-eyes.
19.1 with you.
Beacon status check.
Delta 1035, continue down, Mike, connect tower 119.1.
0 after start checklist.
Continue on Mike
complete.
119.1, Delta 1035.
Okay, bypass steering pin on the right. Flight controls check.
Ready for the flight controls check. Fold up. Fold down. Neutral.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder fold left. Rudder. Rudder fold right. Rudder neutral.
Okay, clear on the right. Clear on the left as well. Alright. Let's taxi. Parking brake off. Brakes check. Brake check. Brake check.
Pressurization 0.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Delta 325, on like 20 intersection, looking at departure clearance, 27 right.
Delta 3205, connect tower 119.1.
1910, we'll see you soon for 325. Thank you so much for the joke. We'll see you soon, Captain Happy.
Sorry, Captain.
Alright, Delta, that is correct.
See ya!
Atlanta ground, Delta 5127, clearance request with Juliet.
Delta 5127 Heavy, on the ground. Are you facing south, ready to go now?
I'm ready to go, sir.
Delta 5127 Heavy, runway 27 right, taxi via Mike.
27 right, taxi via Mike 5127.
Ground Delta 641, we're clear 27 right on Tango and Mike. Request taxi to the gate.
Delta 641 Heavy, on the ground, taxi to the ramp via Lima.
Ramp via Lima 641 Heavy.
Atlanta ground, hello, Delta 2418, information Juliet, squawking 7224, ready for taxi.
Delta 2418, Atlanta ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Lima Juliet, Mike.
Lima Juliet, Mike, Delta 2418. Okay, right clear, and left clear.
Delta 1135, there's a heavy Boeing 777 out of ramp 6, give way to them.
Delta 1135.
Delta 5127 Heavy, that 757 from your right will wait for you.
5127, woke up.
Taxi flow.
Taxi, flow, on hold.
Continue flow.
Executing, flow. Ready for, before, takeoff, check.
Before takeoff checklist.
Checklist is about to be started. Before, takeoff, checklist. Flight controls.
Checked.
Flight instruments.
Check.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 1 set. Set.
V1, VR, V2, flex 10.
152, 152, 154, flex 64.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff, no blue.
Before takeoff, checklist complete.
That's Juliet left is clear.
Delta 5127 Heavy, counter tower 119.1.
5127, thanks for the service.
Delta 1135, counter tower 119.1.
Delta 1135.
Delta 2418, counter tower 119.1.
100.1 Delta 2418, good night.
Atlanta Tower, Delta 1135, ready to see clearance runway 27 left.
Delta 1135, Atlanta Tower, roger.
Atlanta Tower, Delta 5127, we're 27 right, ready to take off.
Delta 5127, heavy, Atlanta Tower, RNAV slot, runway 27 right, clear to take off.
RNAV slaw 5127.
Delta 1135, heavy runway 27 right, line of flight.
Line up and wait, 27 right, Delta 1135.
Laminar Tower, Delta 2418, runway 27 right, ready for departure sequence.
Delta 2418 on tight, roger.
Sequence.
Delta 5127, heavy contact, departure 125.7, safe travels.
Thanks for the service. Good day.
Delta 1135, heavy RNAV football, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 27, Delta 1135.
Atlanta Tower, Delta 4967 on approach 27 left.
Delta 4967, Atlanta Tower, wind 200 at 6, runway 27 left, clear line.
Alright, Carolina 27 left, Delta 4967.
Delta 2418, runway 27 right, line from late.
27 right, line up runway Delta 2418. Okay, 27 right confirmed, clear on the left, departing traffic on the runway. Strobe lights on, landing lights on, nose light on takeoff. Below the line, takeoff runway 27 right confirmed. Cabin crew, advise TCAS, TA, engine mode selector, norm, packs on. Before takeoff, checklist complete. So football, Sally, golf, check. Wait, why did my spoilers not arm?
Delta 1135, contact departure.
Contact departure, Delta 1135.
RNAV to football.
Delta 4967, welcome to Atlanta. Hold short of 27 right, Tango.
Hold short, 27 right, Tango, Delta 4967.
Delta 2418, RNAV football, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV football, 27 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 2418. Takeoff. Stabilize. Manflex, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue.
Check. Thrust set. knots.
Checked.
Roger, form procedure. V1, rotate. V2, positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Nav. Nav.
Check.
Atlanta, good evening. Delta 686, short, ready to go at 27 right.
Delta 686, line tower, runway 27 right, line from late traffic across downfield.
Line up, white, 27 right, Delta 686.
Delta 4967 at Tango,
Close
cross
time,
runway
climb,
27 right,
thrust.
traffic hold in position, then contact ground 11.9 on the other side.
Roger, cross runway 27 right at Tango and contact ground at 1.
Delta 2418, contact departure.
Contact departure, Delta 2418. Flap 0.
Speed, check, flaps, up, gear up, and secure.
Flap 0 flow.
Roger. Ready for after take off, check.
Delta 1135, contact Atlanta Center 132.907.
Atlanta Center 132.907, Delta 1135.
Atlanta departure, good evening, Delta 2014, 4,500, climbing 10,000.
Delta 2418, Atlanta departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
14,000, Delta 2418. Flight level 140.
Select flight 140.
Open climb.
Set. Open climb. Selected.
Open climb all blue.
Check.
After takeoff checklist.
Checklist is about to be started. After takeoff. Checklist. Land gear.
Up. Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Flaps.
On.
After takeoff. Checklist complete.
United 219 Heavy, maintain 6,000, just to let you know that there's no more descents after Daffy.
Yeah, okay, the approach set down to 6,000 after Daffy and then you vector V, but I was already en route to 6, so sorry about that.
Landing lights off.
Landing lights switched off.
EFIS Airport.
EFIS Airport has been pressed.
The 6,000 after Daffy is only on lost comms, but no big deal.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, sorry about that.
No worries. Delta 225, contact the tower 119.1 at depot, good night.
Right over to the tower for Delta 225.
And KLM-6075, is it alright if we maintain 6,000 until ROM for 27 left, because we go below the star profile to avoid weather?
Line approach, good evening. JetBlue 2254, passenger flight level 180 for Glavin 14,000, Juliet, ILS 26 right, please.
KLM 6075. Just so you know, ROM is actually on 27 left. If you'd like that, instead of Haynes on 26 right, just let me know.
I can do 26 right if you want, but I was told to do, actually no, I put it in wrong, my bad. I'll go 26 right now.
seatbelts off.
Seatbelt warning.
KLM 6075. If you need 27 left at ROM, just let me know. It's no big deal.
I'll see if the profile's off. I'll just check now.
Delta 2418, contact Atlanta Center 132.907.
132.97, Delta 2418.
JetBlue 2254, Atlanta approach. Expect ILS runway 26 right approach. The Atlanta altimeter is 3002.
Delta 1890, radar contact 47 miles southeast, Nashville, beware.
Thank you. I was a little confused. The message you sent me wasn't the same with time list. I'm just making sure I got you. All right, thank you. 1893 heavy.
Atlanta Center, hello, Delta 2418, 4000.
Delta 2418, Atlanta Center, good evening, climb maintain, flight level 350.
Flight level 350, Delta 2418. Flight level 350.
Setting flight 350.
Open climb.
Open climb.
Thrust climb, open climb, all blue.
Check.
Delta 5689, descend via Hobbit 2, arrival Atlanta altimeter 3002.
Transition altitude.
Altimeter standard.
Descend via Hobbit 2 arrival, and altimeter 3002.
Cross check, passing flight level 181 now. Cape below line, barra ref, standard set, after takeoff checklist complete.
Karen 0 Alpha Foxtrot, cross Alma, VOR Alpha Mike Golf at maintain flight level 220.
Cross Alma, flight level 220, 0 Fox.
Delta, correction, Atlanta Center, good evening. Delta 686, 11.6, climbing 14,000.
Delta 686, Atlanta Center, climb maintain, level 370.
370, Delta 686.
Delta 2503, leave airspace, Memphis Center closed, change to advisory frequency approved, good night.
Going to Unicom, have a good night, Delta 253.
Atlanta Center, Delta 3881, joining at flight level 340, Delta 3881.
Delta 3881, Atlanta Center, roger. Delta 1035, contact Jacksonville Center 124.77.
Atlanta Center, American 687 with you, 11.1 climbing, 140.
American 6857, Atlanta Center, climb maintain, flight level 230.
Up to 230, American 6857.
Delta 1035, Delta, contact Jacksonville Center 124.77.
124.77, Delta 1035.
And Center, number 350 Alpha Foxtrot, just to clarify, you wanted to descend 220 after Alma?
Negative, cross Alma, just cross Alma VOR at and maintain, flight level 220.
Roger, Zero Alpha Fox.
Is the cockpit active again, just in case something?
Delta 5127, contact Jacksonville Center 124.77, have a good flight.
2477, 5127.
Delta 6857, climb maintain, level 350.
Delta 350, American 6857.
Kinger 350 off Foxtrot, radar contact lost.
Here we go.
Delta 3881 to send via Jedi 2 arrival, Atlanta altimeter 3002. Next time, if you need to start down, sir, just advise that you need lower before you descend and below and outside altitude.
Miami Center, sorry. Atlanta Center, say again for the 3881.
Delta 3881, next time before you start descending, sir, because you are at assigned altitude at level 340, next time before you start descending, if you need to descend, just request lower. You started descending before you were authorized to, so just remember that for next time. It's all good. Descend via Jedi 2 arrival now, Atlanta altimeter 3002.
Jedi 2 arrival, thank you very much for the heads up. Delta 3881.
United 641, contact Atlanta approach 125.7, good night.
25.7, see ya.
Delta 1135, request to leave the cockpit for 5 minutes. Delta 1135, that's approved, just let me know when you're back. We'll do it at 1135.
Good evening, Atlanta, Delta 1130, 20 miles east of Pulaski, 380.
Atlanta Center, good evening, American 1672 with you, flight level 250.
American 1672, Atlanta Center, roger. Delta 1130, Atlanta Center, IDEN. Delta 1130, radar contact, 18 miles southeast west, QBR.
Delta 32.5, do you mind if we disconnect really quick just from the client that's picking up the audio, just not the, you know, the radar, so you won't see me off, just I'll reconnect really quick.
Roger.
Thank you, we'll be back in just a second on the audio. Thanks.
American 1672, we just thought we'd let you know we're ready to fly into thunderstorm.
So, American 1672, say again?
We're going to be flying into thunderstorms right now. Should be fine because it doesn't go for that long, but just let you know.
American 1672, router, let me know if you need to deviate. Scattered areas of light to moderate precipitation, 12 to 1 o'clock and 20 miles. Extends north-northeastbound for the next 40 miles. If you head towards Charlotte, let me know.
Alright, we're about to fly in now, so we'll let you know. Should be fine though.
Delta 32, Liberty, check.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear, thank you, sir.
If the frequency's congested, you really don't have to like say thank you.
Delta 5689, contact Atlanta, approach 125.
That's what I think.
125.7 for Delta 5689.
Well, you don't have to be too polite in aviation, or maybe that's it. Maybe at the end of your flight you can, but or when you're getting handed off. Not a radio check.
American 1672 is Charlotte still landing on the 18 runway?
Affirmative.
Alright, thank you.
Delta 686, contact Jacksonville Center 124.77.
2477, Delta 686, good night.
American 6857, contact Jacksonville Center 124177.
2477 for American 257, thanks, good night.
Good evening, Delta 1148, level 320, bound flight.
Delta 1148, land center, roger. Delta 3881, contact Atlanta approach 125.7, good night.
125.7, thank you very much.
Delta 3205, contact Washington Center 133.72.
3372 for 32.5, good day, sir.
See you.
See ya. Before we tune up here to 372, noticing it's a oddly quiet night down in Atlanta here. Any idea?
Negative.
That's weird. Never this quiet down in Atlanta. 3372, we'll see.
Roger. American 11, instruction American 1672, cross chapter at and maintain 11000, 250 knots, short altimeter 3003.
Cross chapter at and maintain, active repeat.
American 1672, cross chapter at and maintain 11000, 250 knots, short altimeter 3003.
Cross chapter at and maintain 110,250 knots, short altimeter, I'll look up on the 8.
3003.
3003, thank you. American.
Delta 2418, say again? No, I didn't even know you said right, Roger.
Atlanta Center, good evening. This is UPS 175 Heavy with you, descending flight level 340 at Larry.
UPS 175, Atlanta Center, Roger. Delta 1893, contact Jacksonville Center 124.77, good night.
Again, breathe.
Delta 1893, contact Jacksonville Center 124.77.
Thank you, Jackson, 124.77, Delta 1893.
American 1672, we might have an issue. Stand by. Alright, American 1672, we're all good. We accidentally pulled a fuel cutoff, so, yeah, we're fine.
American 1672, ready.
So the last on the digital ADD-ONS for LaGuardia, they were doing ILS runway 22 arrivals. Not ILS, but just runway 22. I mean, we could go for a visual. You know, Smyrna.
Back 1672, contact short approach 126.15.
126.5, rotor approach, American 1672, good day.
GPS 175 to send me a Jedi 2 arrival, Atlanta altimeter 3002.
Roger, descending via Jedi 2 and altimeter 3002 for UPS 155 Heavy.
Delta 1135, contact Washington Center 133.72.
3372, Delta 1135, thanks.
Delta 1130, cross Ozzy at 12000, 250 knots, Atlanta altimeter 3002.
Copy altimeter, Ozzy at 12000, 250, Delta 1130.
Delta 2418, contact Washington Center 133.72 today.
33.72, Delta 2418, you have a good night.
American 811, contact New York approach 128.12, good day.
Close contact New York approach 128.12, American 811, bye.
United 1287, the highest limit we'll be able to get you is flight level 230 for the short distance, so that'll be your final. Expect flight level 230 as a final. Center American 327, can I update flight time to flight level 380? I'm sorry, who's calling? American 327. American 327, do you want to stop at 320, you said?
I want continue flying to flight level 380.
American 327, that's fine, climb maintain flow 380, that shows your final.
Affirmative, my final flight level 380.
Washington Center, hello, Delta 2418, flight level 350.
Delta 2418, Washington Center, roger. Delta 7881, you can climb and maintain full level 360 again.
Alright, back up to 360, 7881, thanks.
DC JetBlue 1384, ready to go, 23 right.
I'm sorry, calling Washington Center, I was on a brief, say again.
JetBlue 1384, 24 right, ready to go, 3 right, ready to go.
JetBlue 1384, fly the runway heading, wind 2306, runway 23 right, clear to take off.
Runway heading 23 right, clear to take off, JetBlue 1384.
American 2120 cross Pilote intersection to maintain 10,000. The national altimeter is 2990.
Hotel 105.
Trump Shuttle 554, looks like you'll make Cedar Lake there at 8,000. Again, the Philly altimeter is 2990. American 1134, Lima airspace to the west, Indy Center's offline, register terrain is changed to advisory frequency approved, good day.
Washington, hello, United 251 over Charleston, follow 350.
Sorry, who's calling?
Yeah, this is 251 over Charleston, follow 350.
United 251, Washington Center, good evening, radar contact squawk 0577.
0577, United 251. Air 25 requesting airport clearance to Miami from Piston River.
Glare 25, Washington Center, roger. Potomac just came on, give Potomac a call, 119.85.
Over to 119.85, thank you.
Southwest 266, welcome to Baltimore, left turn there, Delta taxi, straight ahead, uniform, Tango to the ramp. Yeah, 1287, climb maintain full level 230. Trump Shuttle 554, contact Philly approach 128.4, good day.
184, Trump Shuttle 554, over there.
Should be 1384, runway departure, radar contact, the altitude leaving.
From 2000 down 47, JetBlue 1384.
JetBlue 1384, thank you. Climb and maintain 15,000, turn right heading 280, vector for climb.
280, 15, 15,000, JetBlue 1384.
The 1384, turn right, proceed direct to Amy, and join the Mexico 3 departure.
Now we're going direct to Amy and Mexico 3 departure, JetBlue 1384.
Frontier 2034, after protection, descend via the Corey 4 arrival, the LaGuardia altimeter is 2988.
2988, descend via the Corey 4, Frontier Flight 2034.
Yeah, 251, Apostles Crescent, descend via the Gibbs 3 arrival, Dulles landing south, the Dulles altimeter is 2990.
2990, Gibbs 3, United 251.
DC Center, Skyhawk 1305 Bravo.
Skyhawk 1305 Bravo, Washington Center.
1305 Bravo requesting IFR clearance to Greensboro as filed.
05 Bravo, Roger, clearance on your request, standby. JetBlue 1384, call maintain full level 330.
Alright, 330, JetBlue 1384.
American 2120, you can expect to land south at National. The National altimeter now is 2990.
Second arrival, 2120.
American 2120, contact with some approach now, 119.85 today.
119.85, American 2120.
I'm sorry, who is calling again? Delta 347, no problem, call maintain full 360. Delta 1135, quarter direct to Coil, Charlie Yankee November. Delta 1135, quarter direct to Coil, viewer, that's Charlie Yankee November. Delta 843, cross hogs, got to maintain level 180. Number 05 Bravo, square to the Greensboro Airport. Surrender vectors to join Victor 310 as files. Maintain 4000. Departure this frequency. Squawk 0504.
Clear to Greensboro files. Flight maintain 4000. Squawk 0504. 05 Bravo.
For 05 Bravo, read back correct. Raleigh altimeter is 3004. Advisory taxi. Vic 23 rec.
We'll advise when ready. Taxi 05 Bravo.
Delta 43 Washington.
DC Center, Skyhawk 1305 Bravo, ready taxi.
Skyhawk 05 Bravo, runway 23 right, taxi via, taxi via Kilo Bravo 9er.
Kilo Bravo to 23 right, 05 Bravo.
Delta 529, contact Jacksonville Center 134.85, good day.
134.85, good day, Delta 529.
Delta 7891, contact Jacksonville Center 134.85, good day. Delta 7891, contact Jacksonville 134.85.
134.85, thank you for everything. Have a good night. 7891.
Delta 843 Wash. Delta 843 Wash. JetBlue 1097, contact the Atlanta Center 132.97, good night.
Going to Atlanta, JetBlue 1097, thanks.
United 1287, contact the New York Center 125.32.
New York Center, have a great night. For United 1287.
Delta 843 Wash. Delta 843 Wash. JetBlue 1097, contact Atlanta Center 132.97. United 1287, contact New York Center 125.32.
Top of the set is about 140 nautical miles. I'm gonna try and set up the aircraft now. Okay. So. Flight plan. Assistant Colin. Tucson. Garrett. Reggie. Smyrna, Skippy, Bessie, Ledger, Davies, Corey, Grant, Corey, Tyke, Spinks, Renew, Apple, right now Robbinsville, and then Tyke, Spinks, Renew, Apple, Proud and Yo, man. It's not even part of it, is it? It's part of the approach.
Number 05 Bravo, contact Raleigh approach 124.905 for your takeoff clearance when ready.
Uh, 124.905, 05 Bravo.
Lowest altitude is going to be 10,000. KATL-KLGA. VOR, 68% in the west sector. Alright, there we go. So, Yo-Man. How far is Yo-Man? Around 10, 9.1, 1.5, 10.6, 10.8, 11 miles. Greco. And then Mr. Approach to Proud. I'm not briefing yet, it's just, I'm just,
United 251, contact Pacific approach 119.85, good evening.
charts.
1995, good day, for United 251.
Like that. LGA, 122. Cruise, descent, app. Let's see. Decision and altitude is gonna be it's 212 plus 50, then round off there, here's 10, so 262, then I'll put 270, just so that I can take control of the plane earlier, and the ceilings are lower. Yeah, the ceiling is 10,000. Shouldn't expect anything else. Other preliminary Q&H, it's 29er.
Delta 1135, wash you up.
10
Tim.
Delta 1135.
21.
So 1135, I was calling you a while back. I was going to give you a short cut. Quarterback to Cameron and positive discretion across Cameron out of maintain 1000. 250 knots, Kennedy, altimeter 2992.
Direct Cameron, pilot discretion down to cross Cameron 1000, 250 knots, Delta 1135.
Delta 3205, quarterback to Seattle, join the Cameron 4 arrival.
Delta 32-5, make it just confirmed as you said, descend via the Cameron 4 arrival.
Delta 3205 negative, quarterback to CILVOR, and then join the Cameron 4 arrival from there.
Alright, clear direct to the CIL, which is Sierra India Echo, VORTAC, then, or VOR correction, then join the Cameron 4 to John F. Kennedy for 32-5, thank you, sir.
Hey, firm?
Sorry about that, I was just hanging out on my chair here, wasn't really paying attention.
No problem.
Hanging out in my chair, though. Alright, still 270 for ILS-13, just in case. Optionally, we could go for the river visual. Alright. Doesn't look half okay though, so I think a visual is out of the question. So, for landing on
Delta 3205, a positive discretion across Hogs, out of maintain full 180, Kennedy, altimeter 2992.
Alright, currently crossing Hogs at maintaining. You said flight level 180 affirmative. Sorry, sir, I'm losing my mind tonight.
Affirmative. Hogs at full 180 and Kennedy, altimeter 2992.
Roger, crossing Hogs intersection to maintaining flight level 180. Pilot discretion for won't be certain to descend 2992 for the altimeter. Sorry, sir, I'm losing it tonight.
It's Friday.
Yes, sir, there you go.
Southwest 109, good afternoon. Flight level 380.
Southwest 109, Washington Center, roger. Delta 1128, contact Jacksonville Center 124.77, good night.
Jack Center, .77, 1128.
Delta 32 hours, process separation for 1 minute.
Delta 3205, Purdue, request to report back.
Roger, report back for the 32. Take a moment, I think.
Delta 2418, after Patuxent, descend via the Corey 4 arrival, LaGuardia altimeters 2988.
After Patuxent, descend via the Corey 4 arrival 2988, Delta 2418.
Washington, vector 127, looks like we're gonna have to keep that CPO over at Norfolk.
Alright, instructions is to
So Jet 127, roger, have your request is expect to lower here in about 50 miles or so.
Okay, secondary about
ATC. Descend via the Corey 4 after Patuxent. So lowest altitude on this procedure is 10,000.
Southwest 109, requesting permission to step out of the cockpit for just 1 second.
Southwest 109, approved as requested, your discretion, report back.
You got it.
Washington Center.
Go ahead.
Hi, Kennedy Tower gave me this weird road. Can I get direct Lima Yankee Hotel?
I'm sorry, what's the call sign first?
American 327.
See, American 327, negative. That's the complete other side of the airspace. Just continue on your route as filed.
Roger, we'll continue.
Yeah, that's going to be completely pretty much behind you as well, and then it's about, let's see, it's about 130 miles west of your position.
Then Bravo. It's either Bravo all the way.
Yeah, you know, this wasn't my original route, but they gave me this, and no, taking forever.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. It's probably because of lines of thunderstorms down the East Coast, so it's just for weather avoidance, I'm pretty sure.
All right, copy that.
American 631, contact New York Center 125.32, good day.
New York Center 125.65, good day.
Put the anti-ice on.
New York Center, American 631 is en route to Boston at flight level 310.
You're still with Washington, New York 125.32.
Alright, 125.32, thanks.
Southwest 109, we'll be back.
Alright.
Southwest 109, roger.
Descend via. Manage the speed.
I want to get
Speed managed descent.
here,
All flight level 100 blue. Okay, here we go. The arrival briefing. So we are Delta.
I'm sorry, who's calling?
2418 landing at LaGuardia Airport in New York. We're using November 321, November Bravo. It's an Airbus.
It's at 127. You've still got a long ways to go, sir. I'm going to keep you at 200 for now.
Nav database current status of your aircraft is normal. No MELs, CDLs, OEBs.
Negative. You got over 200 miles to your destination. I'll start you down here and call you at 100 miles or so.
Vector 127, we're going to pick up off you at Norfolk.
As of now,
I'm sorry, I'm misunderstanding you. I thought your destination is November Charlie Alpha.
No TAMs,
Affirmative, and we just informed you of the port that
We'll
we'll
take
need
a
to
look
take
again
us to our
later.
Norfolk.
It is not a range. We'll get it after the briefing.
Okay, so you're diverting to Norfolk, correction? Just to confirm?
Runway 22 for landing.
Affirmative for fuel.
Alright, Extension 127, clear to the Norfolk Airport via radar vectors direct to the Norfolk Airport. And upon discretion, descend to maintain 10,000, 10,000, the Norfolk altimeter is 295.
For that 10,000, right, Norfolk requesting the RNAV runway 23, Omni.
Extension 127, Roger, it's going to set you up for the Alps runway 23, if that's okay.
Check 57, that's fine.
So 127, Roger. You can expect the visual approach to the runway 23 at Norfolk, and the altimeter is 295.
For LaGuardia Airport.
295, expected visual 23, expected.
Chart 10 Bravo, 20th March 2020.
And exit 127, when able, proceed direct to the Norfolk Airport, and at pause discretion, descend to maintain 10,000, 10,000.
The west.
10,000, right, Norfolk, expected 127.
The west sector is 3,000. The east sector unknown for now. Alright, so now we're coming from Patuxent to Garrett. If we have to hold at Garrett, holding rails 226.
DC Center, this is clear 25
30 miles
at
from
7,000 feet. Direct.
Actually, no, holding.
Square 25 Washington Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Flight level 360, for clear 25.
Non-standard holding, and it'll be a direct entry. Then from Garrett, Reggie at or above flight level 270.
205 with you. Back in the front, people can start for the late.
Smyrna at or above flight level 240.
3205, Roger.
Skippy at or above flight level 190. To Bessie at or above 17,000. If we have to hold Bessie, non-standard holding.
Southwest 109, Purdue does request your discretion on length of time to report back on frequency.
You got it.
To Edger, holding radial 224 again, non-standard. To Davies at or above 1,000. To Holy, if we have to hold at Holy, holding radials 238, max 210 knots. Minimum holding altitude 6,001, maximum is 14,000. We still a direct entry, non-standard. Brand at or above 1,000. Corey at 10,000. That's our lowest altitude. That's our floor
American 3673, contact New York Center 125.32. Good day.
If we have to holding radial 248, max 210 knots between 6,000.
New York Center 125.325.
Standard holding is still a direct entry. To Tykes, to Mix, and then re-entry the MSA, approaching Renew, and then Apple, and then to Proud. If we have to hold in Proud, non-standard holding radial 225, max holding speed 210 knots between 6,001 and 14,000 feet. It's going to be a non-standard holding direct entry. And then at Proud, expect radar vectors to final approach course.
Square 25, clear direct to Harcum, Hotel Charlie Mike.
So air elevation is
Clear
21,
25, clear direct, Harcum.
turbojet aircraft only. Alright. So we'll expect the ILS runway 22 vectors for LaGuardia. 11-5, 7 September 2018, effective 13 September, com frequencies as published. Localizers in India uniform, Romeo Delta, 110.5. This will correct itself later. Final approach course is 224. Weather slope intercept altitude 1,900 at workout at final approach point.
Still 1135, expedite your descent to 11,000, Kennedy altimeter 2902.
Decision altitude is 212. We've set plus 50 and then rounded up to nearest 10, so we have an MD of 270. Airport elevation is 21. Touchdown zone elevation is 12. So MSA of LaGuardia VOR from 010 to bearing 190, the west sector 3,900. The east sector 3,000.
South 109, right, thank.
Radar is required for procedure entry. Radar doing required for localizer only. VGSI and ILS glide path not coincident. VGSI angle 3 degrees, crossing height of 67 versus ILS glide path of 52 and 3 degrees as well. The glide paths are going to take you 15 feet lower. So if we get vectored, Say we go to Yeoman, the intermediate fix. We join the final approach course of 224.
Squawk 40, Washington Center, Quinn, on your request.
3000 Yeoman, descending 1,900 to Greco. We'll intercept the 3-degree glide path down to the 2 decision altitude as published. We'll do a decelerated approach technique to be configured to 1,000 feet AGL with config flow and at VF. The missed at minimums, if the required runway environment is on site, including approach lighting system, type 1, runway and indicator lights and CAPI on the right side.
Such at 127, Roger, I'll have you, I'll get you lower here in about 15 miles.
Stand by. Climb to 3000, outbound on LaGuardia, VOR, radial 225, outbound to 11 DME LaGuardia, or pilot intersection at home. Continue climb and hold to 3000. Otherwise, if we're continuing our landing, we'll be landing on runway 22. Landing distance available with Vials Hub is 5,984 feet, 150 feet wide.
American 2802, Washington Center, Roger.
We'll use auto brake medium max reversers. Ideally, we want to vacate at Charlie. If not, we'll go to Yankee. Our gate at Terminal C could be either Bravo all the way. It could be Bravo Echo Alpha. And then to the ramp. Terminal C.
Delta 1135, contact New York approach 128.12, good day.
Charlie 38.12, Now let's reset the red nav again. So after Patuxent.
Spar 40, clearance available.
Stand by.
Spar 40, clear to the Andrews Air Force Base, Seymour 3 departure, red vectors, Tar River as filed, maintain 4,000, expect level 33010 minutes after. Departure this frequency, squawk 0535.
Robinville's 113.8, no. 1.8, oh, speed. 113.8, and then...
Spar 40, back correct, 26 for departure, call taxi, Seymour Johnson, altimeter 3002.
And that's arrival briefing. Okay, thrust sidle.
American 347, contact Jacksonville Center 124.77, good day.
On the Corey 4. Next waypoint is Skippy at or above 49,000. So.
Such at 127, call discretion, descend and maintain 3,000.
2,000 is at 127.
Delta 347, contact Jacksonville Center 124.77.
I can hear it. What is New York approach? 120.8. Ooh, New York is active tonight. Does LGA have no? Doesn't. 125495. Nope. It's a different ATIS right now. It's 2705.
Says at 127, when able, you can proceed direct to Lusty intersection and intercept the runway 23 localizer.
Altimeter 2988.
Or is that
ILS runway 22 approach in use. Departing runway 13. North is 2 airmen.
Says at 127, proceed direct to Lusty intersection and Lima Uniform Foxtrot Sierra 18 intercept the runway 23 localizer.
Airport. Operate transponder on most Charlie on no taxiways and runways. Advise on initial contact.
Affirmative, yep, just, I was just going to say, yep, for the, just intercept the localizer just as a backup, but just proceed direct to Lusty, intercept the localizer, and,
LaGuardia Airport
get a little bit closer.
information Bravo 00510. Wind 150 at 10. Visibility 10. Your clouds at 3,500. Ceiling 10,000 broken. 25,000 overcast. Temperature 21. 2.18. Altimeter 2988. ILS runway 22 approach in use. Departing runway 13. North is 2 airmen. New York Center Severe Weather Avoidance Plan in effect. Bird activity in vicinity of LaGuardia Airport.
Delta 3205, contact near approach 128.12. Good night.
Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo.
We'll see you soon. We'll see you. Stay healthy and have a great night, sir. Thank you so much for your help.
You too, good night. Ship at 1384, contact New York Center 12532. Good night.
00510.
Alright, over to New York Center. Thanks for service.
50 at 10. Visibility.
It's 150 at 10. Okay. Alright, so we have LaGuardia Information Bravo. So, yep, the QNH 2988, temperature is 21, 15010, and ILS runway 22 in use. Departing is 13. Alright, we've set everything up. We're good.
Delta 2418, contact New York approach 128.55. Good day.
128.55, Delta 2418, good day.
Frontier Flight 2034, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7, good night. 118.7, we'll see you. Delta 1337, you're 2 miles in, trail now is at A320, reduced to final approach speed. Final approach speed, Delta 1337.
New York approach, good evening, Delta 2418, flight level 190, descending to Corey 4, information Bravo.
Delta 2418, New York approach, good evening, thank you for Bravo, expect vectors out runway 22 approach.
Expect ILS vectors, 22 approach, Delta 2418, thanks.
Delta 1337, this isn't going to work, cancel approach, clearance, climb, maintain 3000. Climb, maintain 3000, Delta 1337.
Alright, we've checked in with New York approach.
Transition altitude.
Expect ILS runway 22. Altimeter is going to be 2988. Cross check 17,800 feet now. Difference of 20.
Delta 1337, confirm you're climbing, I still show you descending. Delta 1337, radar contact lost.
Alright, let me check. We can put fixed info on climb to 3000 outbound on LGA, you are 225.
Delta 2418, proceed direct crowd.
Proud, Delta 2418.
And Delta 2418, descend and maintain 10,000.
Crowd, then descend 10,000, Delta 418.
Delta 2418, continue your descent now to 10,000.
Affirm, descending 10,000, Delta 2418. Yep, wrong phraseology. Alright.
Hello, approach Delta 1337. Our SIM bugged out and kind of, the frame rate's just too low, so it disconnected.
something was going on with the plane. We're back with you.
Delta 1337, roger, ident, and say heading.
Currently we are just following the autopilot, but we should be ending up at heading 40, 1337.
Delta 1337, roger, just ident for me, please.
Go ident 1337.
Delta 1337, radar contact 3 miles northwest of the LaGuardia Airport at 3000. Maintain 3000 and fly heading 040, vectors to the ILS runway 22 approach.
3000 heading 0, Delta 1337.
Yeah, sorry about that approach. It was just the guy in front of you was going too slow. I was just going to try and give you one 360 to come back around.
Yeah, no problem, and the sim happens to bug out at the same time.
One on runway heading. So the runway heading for this one will be
Delta 2418, descend and maintain 8000.
8000, Delta 2418. Close shuttle open, send alt 8000 blue.
New York approach, good evening, your jet Delta 319.
Learjet Charlie Golf Charlie Mike Papa New York approach, good evening. Teterboro information, Mike is current, advise when you have it, expect ILS runway 19er approach.
Roger, we'll go listen to Mike and we'll expect ILS 19er, Charlie Mike Papa.
Slowing at 250.
New York approach, good evening. Archer 586 Kilo is at Morris on ground, looking to pick up our IFR for Philly Northeast.
Delta 1337, turn right heading 140, descend and maintain 2000.
Right 140 down to 2000, Delta 13.
Aircraft calling at Morristown, contact New York departure on 119.2 for services.
Approach
119.2.
checklist, briefing confirmed, ECAM status, yeah, I just checked it, check. Seatbelts on, Barra, QNH 2988 set, minimum MDA 270 set, engine wheel selector, normal. Approach checklist confirmed. Yeah, we have India Lima Golf Alpha for ILGA. That's the reciprocal. We're going to be looking for India Uniform Romeo Delta at final approach course of 224. So that's how
Delta 1337, turn right heading 190, interceptor runway 22 localizer.
190 for the localizer, Delta 1337.
And we're at 8000 comfy. Speed alt star. sure GFK's, yep, started. Nice, we're in
Delta 2418, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, Delta 2418. South side open descent, alt 7,000 blue.
Delta 1337, 5 miles from Greco, maintain 2,000 till established on the localizer, cleared eyes, runway 22 approach.
Maintain 2,000 till established, 1337.
Once we get vectored, we'll activate the approach phase. And slow to S speed. Speed alt star. Speed alt alt. Oh man.
Delta 1537, contact near LaGuardia Tower 118.7, have a safe landing.
118.7, see you later.
Then ground is going to be 121.7 if they're online, which they are not. So after that. Oh, I forgot to do a beam points. Like if you got a crowd, right? Shit. Range 20. In New York should be to our 2 o'clock, 15 miles.
Delta 2418, descend and maintain 4,000, turn left heading 030 vectors to final.
Down to 4,000, heading 030 vectors to final, Delta 2418. There's 3 traffic there.
Delta 2418, safe speed.
250 indicated. 250 indicated.
Roger. You got a heck of a tailwind there.
Yay, friend, we're doing a 23 knot tailwind with a ground speed of 300. 300. 300. Yeah. that's New York. I can see a Statue of Liberty. I think I'll have terrain on Andy for mine as well, so that I can see terrain below me. Okay, so activate the approach phase. Once we level off, we'll go down to S speed of 180.
Clear, Charlie Mike Papa, turn left heading 150, descend and maintain 5,000.
Left 150, 5,000, Charlie Mike Papa.
Delta 2418, turn right heading 040.
Heading 040, 2418. Speed alt star. Speed alt star.
Check.
Speed alt.
Check.
Wow, can't believe that's New York. Wow. That's Central Park. Wait, where? That's Central Park over there. Wow. I've never been to New York in real life, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm gonna slow it down to S speed. Well, 180.
Clear, Charlie Mike Papa, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descending 3,000, Charlie Mike Papa.
Pretty sure there are no speed restrictions you have to keep here. We're beam the airport on the airport shore, right? I can see it.
Delta 2418, turn right heading 060.
We're right 060, Delta 2418. Flaps 1.
Speed, check, flaps 1.
Speed is 180. I'll put it 181.
November 586 Kilo, say again?
EFES, but VOR has been pressed.
There you go.
Delta 2418, descend and maintain 3,000.
3000, Delta 2418. Thrust idle open descent, all 3000 blue. Greco. It's gonna get us at Greco.
Clear, Charlie Mike Papa, turn left heading 110.
Left heading 110, Charlie Mike Papa.
Hello, New York.
United 576 descending through 13,500 for 7.
United 576, New York approach, good evening. Expect vectors out of runway 22 left approach, Newark altimeter 2989er. Newark ADS is Alpha.
Alright, expect ILS, or vectors ILS 22 left, and we have information Alpha.
Thank you.
Speed out star.
Delta 2418, turn right heading 130, descend and maintain 2000.
Right 130, descend and maintain 2000, Delta 2014. First I'll open descent alt 2000 though. Probably gonna say how many miles from Greco, maintain 2000, still established.
2,500.
Checked. Let's put an arc. I can barely see it.
Delta 2418, turn right heading 190, intercept the runway 22 localizer.
Heading 190, intercept the 22 localizer, Delta 2014.
United 576, just be advised, Boeing 747 reported severe turbulence from the Sweet intersection for 15 miles eastbound of the Sweet intersection, plus or minus 500 feet.
Yep, Senator told me about it, we're aware.
Speed alt, low blue.
Clear Charlie Mike Papa, descend and maintain 2000.
Descending 2000, Charlie Mike Papa.
Delta 2418, you are 3 miles from Greco, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer, cleared out runway 22 approach.
Maintain 2000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 22 approach, Delta 2014. Flaps 2.
Speed, check, flaps 2.
Gear down.
Gear, speed, check. Move it down.
Clear Charlie Mike Papa, turn right heading 160, interceptor runway 19 localizer.
Gear down flow.
Right, 160 to intercept localizer 19 Charlie Mike Papa.
Clear Charlie Mike Papa, just confirm right heading 160 to intercept.
Right heading 160 to intercept Charlie Mike
Flaps
Papa.
3.
Speed, check, flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed, check, flaps 4.
GS star.
Check, positive climb.
Negative.
Delta 2418, contact LaGuardia Tower 118.7, have a good night.
1187 on tower, Delta 2418, you too. Landing checklist, cabin crew, advised, auto thrust speed, auto brake medium, EQ landing no blue, landing checklist complete. LaGuardia Tower, good evening, Delta 2418, 5 mile final, runway 22.
Delta 2418, Tower low, LaGuardia wind is 180 at 7, runway 22, clear to land.
Runway 22 could land, Delta 2418. We have been cleared to land. So Cat 3 dual AP1 and 2. Forgot to call that out. Yeah, runway in sight. Disconnecting autopilot. Cat 1. Check.
500.
Check stabilized. Quartering headwind from the left 10 knots.
400.
Land.
$300.
Minimums continue. Going visual.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Reverse. 3. knots.
Manual braking.
Check.
Delta 2418, clear runway 221 Charlie, taxiing terminal C.
Delta 2014, LaGuardia Tower, taxi to parking by Bravo Echo Alpha.
Bravo Echo Alpha to parking Delta 2014. Clean up.
Clean up. Ready for after landing checklist.
Stand by. After landing checklist.
Okay, ready when you are for the checklist bit. After landing checklist. Flaps.
Retracted.
LaGuardia Tower.
Spoilers.
Disarm.
Good evening, Delta.
APU.
Start.
Delta 2057, ready
Off.
for taxi.
Cancel.
With Bravo, IFR.
After landing checklist complete.
Delta 2057, LaGuardia Tower, runway 13, taxi via Gold Sierra Papa, Hotel runway 22 at Papa.
Comfortable with you, skipper.
Copy. Taxi to runway 13, Golf Sierra Papa. Hold short of runway 22 at Papa. Delta 2057.
Delta 2418, hold short, taxiway Golf.
Hold short of Golf, Delta 2418. Yeah, this is Golf.
Delta 2057, squawk mode Charlie.
Roger, squawking mode Charlie.
Okay, holding short of taxiway Golf.
Okay, Delta 2057, are you moving?
Roger, I'm moving. Delta 2057.
Oh, it's this one. Okay. Turn off the lights for now. So we're waiting for this guy.
Delta 2418, resume your taxi.
Resume taxi, Delta 2014.
Delta 2057, cross runway 22 at Papa, continue taxi via hold short runway 13.
Copy, course one, runway 22. Continue taxi to runway 13 and hold short runway 13. Delta 2057.
After Lima, it's gonna be Charlie 38.
Delta 2057, you ready to runway entry?
Roger, ready to go, Delta 2057.
Delta 2057, 5 Goldman 6 departure, LaGuardia winds 180 at 7 runway 13 clear for takeoff.
Copy, clear for takeoff, Delta 2057.
At the second gate. I can see the gate inside already. Whoop. Approaching the gate. Approaching the gate. Approaching the gate.
Roger. Ready for parking.
What?
Delta 2057, contact near departure 120.4, good day.
Copy, going to 120.4. You have a good day too, Delta 2057.
Thank you.
Parking flow.
Parking flow. Ready for parking checklist.
Parking checklist.
Yep, let's rock, Captain. Parking checklist. APU lead.
On. On.
Track FPA mode selected.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seat belts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Set.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake chocks.
On, not set.
Parking checklist complete.
Nice. Alright, we're gonna go to replay in a bit. So this will connect the external power.
Confirm. Engine start. Captain.
No.
Last request is ignored.
Did I park correctly? Yeah. Perfect. Sweet. Alright. Oh, the doors align perfectly. Can't believe it. Gee, hold on. Let me just open that door. Okay, close the door and save that. We arrived at 1832. What is the landing window? Oh. 10. It's 40. Oh, plus 30 minutes. Okay. Okay, external power? Yes. Stop the clocks. Okay. So, let's disconnect from VATSIM and leave the tower. Alright, let's go to replay. So, replay.
Positive climb. Reverse. Green. 70 knots.
$300, $400, $300, $200, $100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Reverse. Green. 70 knots. Reverse, green. 17 knots. Reverse, green.